Greetings. What's up? I'm happy to see you. Would you be my neighbor? Could you be my neighbor? I'll be happy to see you and y'all and not they, depending on who they are that day. but our show has been derailed on the Nosy Neighbor Lady show, and I'm your nosy neighbor lady. You know my words are never right. I hope you and your family is all right. I hope this video finds you well. I hope your day is going well. But we have got to get to the bottom of this for April. And we are diving in to confidence and value and worth and letting black women know that they have all those things and more. We're not just career women. We're not just baby mamas. We're not just thoughts and whores. We are more. We're mothers. We're givers. We're sharers and carers. Look at me. You know I make up a word. But if you always can support this channel by liking this video and or sharing it if you feel comfortable. But let's get into today's topic on the Nosy Neighbor Lady Show. Of course, it would not be a legitimate show if we don't talk about the slap and how Jada Pinkett Smith is the target and the scapegoat and the victim who is being blamed, i.e. black women who get blamed for everything. I did make a live about it if y'all want to check out my live, the Jada Pinkett effect. But this is just to put those points together in a condensed way in case you just want to kind of stop by and get the points and leave and see me tomorrow or come back and see what I'm doing. But the slap is exposing how everything is black women's fault. Whether you watch the Red Table Talk or not, when a mother, a daughter, and a granddaughter, 3 generations of black women, which is the black community set up in families usually because we're matriarchal and black women run the black community, but we don't realize we can't do it alone, and black men are never coming. Whatever you try to build, they're going to tear it down, burn it down, or steal it. But that gives black women a voice. That says, me as a black woman, I can have feelings. I can be vulnerable. Whether the topics she discuss are of your interest or not, that is giving black women worth. Whether they're light or not, or dark or not, or for her to go on a platform and be as vulnerable and as honest is giving other platforms and other black women and influencing other black women to actually have conversations about things that affect us and not only the dominant society that's pushed in our faces. Black women are always at fault. Black women are always the problem and the blame, no matter if you were there or not. We can't even make faces, okay? Black men have been victims of the slap. White women have been victims of the slap. And I think white men said, fuck it, I'm going to get in on the slap action too and get me some views. When we have all these celebrities coming out, but nobody's talking about gun violence in the black community, or nobody's actually derailing the conversation to why are black women the butt of all black men jokes and all black male comedian jokes? Even with black women being the biggest supporters of black comedians. We saw that with Godfrey and what he said and how he retracted his comments after black women made an outroar and a cry and an outrage and online. He had to retract it. But how could he retract it on a career that's built on making fun of Shaniquas and my mama and my sister? The real victim here is Jada, her dignity, her illness, her vulnerability, her beauty, whether she has hair or not. When black women are not covering for black women, when black women are shunning and shaming black women, we're doing what we've been doing all the time. So I'm here to take the shackles off your mind. And if you could like this video or share with a friend. If you don't like it, let us know so we can improve the show. And even if they wanted to, you can't even have an illness in Blackistan. They still want you to get up and work a mule. And even if the conversation were to go with black women's hair, and why are black women talking about black women's hair, and why are black men talking about black women's hair, and why is her hair such a big deal? Who knew that black people didn't care about stuff but stuff that don't matter? Everybody in the world except Blackistan. Nobody knew that we don't care about educating our children. Nobody knew that we're not at the school fighting for reform or change. Black women are, because we work there. Black men need to at least get a GED. Just sidebar. I don't know why I put that. But black women don't know what manhood is. So some of the thoughts and conversations that black women are having are fictional. Just period. It's falsehoods, fairy tales, because how you know what a man like when you have a daddy? How you know what a man like when you sleep with men who sleep with other men? How you know what manhood is when you sleep with men who don't have jobs? They're $50 billion men costing the world, and black women probably pay 25 to 75 billion, other 50 billion. Because y'all gonna make sure, what the girl say, y'all know black women got to get their black male worship on. That shit, I fell out when I heard that. But if you want to see what we did last month for Black Women's History Presence Month, I did get the channel to video together. If you want to explore other black women creators who you may or may not be interested in, but just check it out and see. And black women hatred for other black women is showing a flaw and a discrepancy in black women that we see in each other that we don't like, but we are each other. You are my mother. You are my daughter. You are my cousin. You are my mom. You are my grandmother. You are my niece. Let me unplug this. But we don't think about it that way, because for some reason we don't like ourselves and our own complexion, our own dialects and dialogues and lips and nose and mouths. If y'all don't think everything online is not being tracked, when you click on Becky video, instead of, well, Stephanie can be white or black, but Stephanie's a black woman video, or you don't want to see Stephanie, you don't want to see Brandy, you don't want to see Ebony. The algorithm, black doll, white doll, same sentiment, just a new advanced technology. When you go get a Clairol box with a white woman instead of that Cream of Nature box with a black woman, now if it's cheaper, I ain't knocking you, because I got a $3.99 Revlon box now. I'm finna dye my hair, but it was $3.99, so if a white woman on there, hey now. But still, it's the money for me. It's the me for him. I was listening to Megan Monday, but if black women don't think black women deserve better, and they have a mental illness, I mean not a mental illness, but a physical ailment, what do we want from life? What do we want from life? And black women know the hair vulnerabilities of edges. Edges is a real joke. I didn't even know edges was a real joke, so I went to school with kids, and they was like, that's why you ain't got no edges. And all I thought about was a guy. Why would this young man say this to this young woman? And it baffled me because she had edges. But that was to tear her self-esteem down, and she had edges. That young black boy knew that he wanted to tear that young black girl self-esteem down, and that joke didn't even apply to her. But he knew attacking her hair was the go-to method. Blackistan antics. Black women, control is in black men's hands, whether y'all want to admit it or not. The black male worshiping culture is real, and black women don't like what black women say, whether they agree or not. They hate the truth. They hate women who say it, but when a man say it, whether it's the truth or not, they're going to go to his channel and pay him a lot of money. And these just are the facts. We don't think we deserve better. We don't think we're valuable. We don't think we're worth it. When broke ass men who costing the economy $50 billion can say I'm have value, and women believe it. People can say and do what they want to do. We in America, baby. Freedom of speech is real. But when people believe it, and we have articles, statistics, data, every 4.5 hours, the shit's troubling me. AKA, why it's embarrassing. I stay embarrassed. Every time I walk out my door, I'm like, damn, they might think I'm a black male worshiper and that I care about racism and black people shit. I hope they don't give me a black doctor. I hope a black person don't come see me because she think I want to see a nigga. I go through this shit in my mind when I'm at the dentist, when I'm at the doctor. Like, please, 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 I hope that black man don't wait on me. I'm not gonna lie, because whatever it is, he's gonna be confrontational or have a bad attitude. It is what it is. Black men got worse attitudes than black women now, and they study telling you got a bad attitude, and you actually believe it. As much as we conform and comfort, and as we're very hospitable. We're very understanding, and the world don't understand why Jada had her hair like that and celebrating her beauty without a weave or wig to make people comfortable. Black women don't have a voice, and I'm wondering, do we even need a voice for the shit we saying? Black women's, you know what this exposed to though with that Jada Pickett? It exposed the fake divestors who are really dick vestors. I respect any woman who say, I support dating out, but I'm just trapped in a black man cycle or trapped on a black man cock. If a woman can be honest with you, that's the best way. Then there's some people like, you're not divested, you're not divested. Divestment has been so used and abused on this platform that true divestment is so up in the air because it's trending. You know, black people, you know, we get a word and everybody say it, whether they know what it mean or not. Even like trigger. Because black women actually work in fields where people actually can be triggered and stuff. It's black men talking about trigger, don't know the definition, don't know what it mean. Just heard black women, only trigger black men know is to pull a trigger. And hurt a kid or a family and that somebody got to cry about on the news. But yeah, some of these divestors came out hashtag they outside, honey. Y'all didn't know they was still sleeping black and talking white on the phone that y'all can't see. But when black women are fighting about what other black women can talk about and not give each other room, I say that often. I do this often. We don't want black women to be herself. We want her to be the stereotypes that in our mind that they gave us or that we gave ourselves or that we willingly accept. I'm not going to keep saying like they. If we accept it and push it and go with it, we are the problem. We can say they. Even how I keep talking about black women, hearing black women talking about slavery and slave ships, and this a new motherfucking time, girl. Your grandma wasn't even no slave. My grandma 89 and she still was not no slave. 1933. Some of y'all got great grandmas. Black women don't be honest with each other and transparent with each other, and we bicker and battle over black dick, which is the is gonna be the bane of our existence, I guess. And this is exposing how feminine men are in our community and how women think that's beautiful to be gay and androgynous. I'm not against the LGBTQ community. We are definitely friends of the LGBT community. But in black culture, we cannot act like black men don't want to be black women. And I can respect a man who says he's transitioning or is honest about who he has sex with instead of faking and fronting like he's straight. And even going into this argument or this stance, even guys who are a member of the LGBTQ community, You know what I find? Those are not the men who are raping and molesting kids. It's the straight men. It's your quote unquote masculine black man. But that's not a conversation black women are ready to have. We don't even give each other space or room to cry. And when I hear, that's why I made that cry video. Oh, she needs to stop being crying. She making us look weak. Black women are looking weak because they fuck with men who cost $50 billion. That's not putting food in your refrigerator, gas in your tank, or contributing anything to your bills, but you're in love and waiting on a husband from a group of men that don't get married. We're going to continue to explore this topic on your Nosy Neighbor Lady show. We're going to keep digging deeper and deeper till we figure it out. I used to say we don't get no sleep 48 hours. 47 hours, because I'm going to get my sleep. But it's so much. Who knew the slap heard across the world committed by a black man against a black man, violence, which is acceptable because that's what they do, that's how they roll, could be blamed on a black woman? Who knew Amy Schumer, fat funky ass, was triggered? Who knew Wanda Sykes was triggered? Even Wanda Sykes, comedian, I love her. She dating out. Black male identified. She got her a white woman. Go get one. Or go get another race of man if you're not gay. And I do think black women don't have room to come out as gay. And I think that black women don't give room to other women, period, to feel anyway. I listened to a panel where she bullied everybody on that panel, and they were scared to speak up because we want to fit in, we want to click up, and we're finding communities online that love us but still ready to throw us under the bus. So here I want you to be yourself, talk for yourself, and before you like this video, before you subscribe, I want you to love on your loved ones while you have them, and please stay beautiful and stay smart and stay cheerful and confident and hopeful about your new future and our future, and our arrival and our time is here, and we're coming, and we're gonna be healed, we're gonna be fresh, new, and ready for the world. So love on your loved ones while you have them, and I will see you, oh no, in a minute. All right. Stay beautiful. Bye.